So when we do fat transfer, first of all, we have to do liposuction first. So I like to get the fat from perhaps the abdomen area. So in the situation where your belly's sticking out further than your breast, that's a no-no. You don't want that. So we got to make the belly smaller, and then the breast will then stick out further than the belly. And then when we do the fat transfer, it's tiny little puncture holes. Look, tiny little puncture hole here at the corner, and then just under the breast here. Both of those are going to be hidden very well, and the scars are very small and will fade away in time. If my belly is hanging over with stretch marks and I have a C-section scar, will this work? So I know there's many of you out there that have all kinds of complicated situations, whether it's stretch marks, hanging bellies, C-section scars, loose skin, maybe you're older and you have lack of collagen. This still works. I have yet to find an individual that the skin doesn't tighten up. Now, here's the question though, is all these other issues that you have, they do contribute, but everybody's a little bit different. So my job here is to eliminate all the fat. I remove all the fat as much as we can, and I try and keep it as uniform as possible, because now the skin is going to lie on top of whatever's underneath. And now here, the key is when I remove the fat appropriately, it tends to break up the bonds that hold the skin in position. So that's how the skin tightens up. Once we break those bonds, the skin will tighten up. And it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter if you have stretch marks or loose skin or C-section, any of these things, the results, it'll still come. It's just a question of what is your specific limitations. And you may have damage to the skin, you may have stretch marks, you may have lack of collagen. That's going to contribute to the final result. And as long as you're realistic with your expectations, you're going to be blown away with what's possible. The skin, it still tightens up. Even with all these issues here that we're talking about, it still tightens up. And if you don't trust me, please go join our Facebook group where you can see our previous patients and communicate directly with them. So you see the pictures that they post, and they post a lot of progressive photos. So you see as they're healing, it's really valuable resource for you. If you're looking to get this procedure, you don't know anybody who's had it, go join the Facebook group. And then for simple pricing, is just go to the quick quote. All these links are on the profile. So when you click on the profile, the first link is the quick quote. That's the easy pricing. And then when you're serious and you're ready to move forward, the next step is the formal consultation. So hope that helps, and I will see you soon.
So many of you have been told that you have to have a tummy tuck. But if you don't want to have a tummy tuck, you don't want the big scar, you don't want the tough recovery, we're here to help you avoid it. With liposuction only, we can remove the volume of fat, and once we remove the volume of fat, gravity doesn't affect it the same way. That's why it bounces back. Your skin is elastic, just like a water balloon. So when we deflate the volume, the fat, we get the fat out of there, the skin retracts back. It always retracts back. So very important that we get out enough fat. If we don't take out enough fat, then gravity still pulls and you still get the hang. And we go all the way into the pubic area as well. We got to take the fupa and all the fat above and below that fold. That's the key.
If you want pricing, it's really easy. You're just going to go to the profile, click on the link tree is the #1 link there is the quick quote. And then when you're serious and ready to move forward, the next step is the formal consultation. But don't feel like we're going to turn you away. I'm not turning people away based on the BMI. It's including you in our system. So if you've been turned away elsewhere from your BMI, that's not here. We're here to help you. I'm here to say yes. I'm here to change your life. When you're ready to change and make a huge impact, it's time to connect. My belly is hanging. Do I need a tummy tuck? Absolutely not. Nobody needs a tummy tuck. If you want to cut the skin away, then it's totally up to you. I developed personally this technique that allows for the skin to tighten up every time.
If you don't want to have a tummy tuck, you don't want the big scar, you don't want the tough recovery, we're here to help you avoid it.
I'm a badass woman.
Go all the way into the pubic area as well. We got to take the fupa and all the fat above and below that fold. That's the key. Your skin is elastic, just like a water balloon. So when we deflate the volume, the fat, we get the fat out of there, the skin retracts back. It always retracts back.
This is my stomach now.
Does your skin tightening technique work on the chin to avoid the facelift? Yes, so this is a cool procedure. So first of all, the skin tightening technique that I utilize, it works on all parts of the body. So not only do we eliminate the hanging portion of the belly without the tummy tuck, but we help you to eliminate the need for the facelift, arm lift, thigh lift, any of the cutting procedures. You can completely eliminate the need for that because we can get this, not only remove the volume, but we can get the skin to tighten up. So this is how this works with the face. So a lot of individuals, as you have volume, with gravity, with time, will pull everything down. So when you start getting the fat that droops down below the jawline here, it droops down here, we call that the jowls. And so with the liposuction, we're going to remove above the jawline here, take out all the jowls. So those of you who have a rounded face, we're going to create more of an elongated oval face. And then we take everything in the neck area here, which uncovers this jawline. So we take everything above the jawline, everything below the jawline, which eliminates that double chin and uncovers that jawline and creates a more oval face. After you remove the fat, the skin tightens up. We put a compression garment on that holds the skin in position. And then as it's held in position for a period of time, and so like a week or so after the procedure, the body forms scar tissue naturally. This is just your body's own system. It forms scar tissue naturally, which sticks everything down. And it kind of works like glue. So it completely eliminates the necessity for a facelift or cutting of the skin because the skin will stick back into position. So this is an amazing procedure. And it'll allow you to avoid those weird looking scars and things from the facelift, as well as the big surgery. This is a simple procedure that takes about 15 to 30 minutes, depending on the individual. It's really easy. The recovery is simple. You can get back to your life almost immediately. It's great. If you're interested in this, you don't have to have this double chin anymore. You can get rid of it. Link in the bio for pricing. And when you're serious and you're ready to move forward, the next step is a formal consultation. That's the number 2 link in the bio. So I will see you soon. Have a fantastic day. My belly is hanging. Do I need a tummy tuck? Absolutely not. Nobody needs a tummy tuck. If you want to cut the skin away, then it's totally up to you. I developed personally this technique that allows for the skin to tighten up every time. Liposuction, like you're awake, you get to look and see the fat is gone. If I was botched from my local plastic surgeon, can you fix it? It's very common that the local surgeons don't do a great job of liposuction. See, I specialize specifically in liposuction. I've been doing this for about 17 years. I've done well over 15,000 procedures. Now, you get good at doing these procedures by repetition, by doing it over and over and over. So when you don't focus only on liposuction and you're doing a lot of different procedures, your skills will be lacking. There's no way that you can compete with somebody like myself that I do liposuction all the time. So when you go to your local surgeon and you're not getting the results that you're looking for, that's okay. I can fix it. Now, my hope is to save some individuals from going and making the mistake in the first place, because my belief structure is that we do this right the first time and then you'll never have to get the procedure done again. That's ideal. You certainly don't want to go do these procedures again. Doing revisions means that we're going back into the same area that you had treated before, and after you have liposuction, you're going to have scar tissue, and the scar tissue going back in a second time can cause issues. I like to say it's that big wild card. We really don't know what to expect when it comes to scar tissue. Sometimes it could be really easy, sometimes it could be really difficult. So ideally, you never go back in a second time, which means that you got to get it done right the first time. So don't fall victim to going to the inexperienced surgeon. Make sure that you have to see with your own eyes, repetition of their results. The results have to be consistent. It means that you have to see more than 1 or 2 of the results. We have thousands of results, but more importantly, you can actually go join our Facebook group and communicate directly with our previous patients. It's like having friends and family that have had procedures from me. It's awesome. The Facebook group is in the profile, and when you're ready to move forward, the simple pricing, you get the number 1 link in the profile. It's a quick quote, and then when you're serious and ready to move forward, the next step is the formal consultation. I do charge for that. It's $100, and you're paying for my time and expertise. When you're ready to change your life, I'm here to help.
And we go all the way into the pubic area as well. We got to take the fupa and all the fat above and below that fold. That's the key. Very important that we get out enough fat. If we don't take out enough fat, then gravity still pulls and you still get the hang.